So yeah, we're not doing well. Let's see. We drank on 5 of the holes. I wouldn't say these are unreasonable, but they're on the verge of unreasonable as far as ceiling height. So it's fun. It's challenging. It's a good way to get tipsy quick. And now a message from future Robert. I'm gonna make a drinking game of this. That'd be fun. Drink along with me as we play. Welcome back to Disc and Balls Golf Channel, where we are in the middle of a solo Malort round. Thanks to Jepson's Malort. We're not a sponsor yet. We're working on that. Plus a lot. I lost track. I made a par on that last hole. I think that's plus 13 on the front 9. That's bad. I had some quad. Had a quad in there. No. Quintuple. Ouch. We had that. Had a triple. We had some big numbers. But fortunately, we're only drinking once per bogey. Rules are, bogey or worse is a drink. Birdie shields you from your next bogey or worse. So far, I've had 0 birdies, and it might show. Hole 10 is a long par 4, and it might be the first par 4 that we par, hopefully. Let's continue this round. Okay, so because of the way the tee pad's set up, I'm not going to set the camera here, because it would just show you the entrance to nowhere. Instead, give you a view of the line and kind of what we're going for with that toss through the gap there. I'm going to try and turn something over. This Pro Katana. I really need something to get over and then get down there a little bit, and I haven't been great about that. I mean, not at all. I've been hitting a lot of ceilings. Watch the front 9 coverage. That was actually not terrible. I actually threw that properly for once. I just didn't put it high enough because I didn't trust that I threw it properly. But we're making progress. So it turns out this giant pile of dirt is really fucking with my dreams. It wasn't bad. Caught this guy and stopped dead. But really, this is almost always a 3. Like a very easy 3 from the silver tees here. I'm going to try and do that. I basically turn this into moderate par 3. Okay, kept it down, but damn, that was awkward. There's like no stuff to push off of here. My bus is going to keep getting dirty and dirty as I wipe shit on it. I wipe shit on my way. Gross. So this is going to have to be an absolute power send to get this to the basket or get it like pin high. I'm going to go with the Shrike. I really need to rip this low and on the right angle, and I need to fucking get my foot planted properly. That last one was super frustrating. It didn't really do anything. I don't know why. Could be okay. Get left. Oh, good skip. It's gonna be about a 40-something footer maybe. Much better plant, much better toss. Didn't really flip up all the way, but I don't want to do so much. Okay, I measured it out. It's about 56 feet. It's not a very good standstill range for me, and I haven't really dialed a good jumper from that distance. It might need to be the big Annie toss. There's a little headwind. That's going to help me to keep the disc flying for longer. But it also takes away some of the distance ever so slightly. Probably by about 3 to 4 feet, I would estimate, in power. I have to get this up there, get this with some spin. That was almost good. Is that on line? About 3 feet short? You know the rules, and so do I. Drink. Almost dropped it. I'm over 50%. That's not good. So the streak continues. Still no pars on par 4s. And that's brutal. This one's 222. It's dead straight. I just want to rip not a zone. I was going to say zone. I don't have a zone in my bag right now. have to harp down the right side and just have it kind of skip toward the basket, but I really have to hit that line. It's a little smaller than some of the other lines. Confidence. Throw it with confidence. Don't throw it like a little fucking mini. Yeah, for all that works. Here is the strat. Deflector. Patent pending out. Low, skip, basket, par. That's the goal. Oh, this is gonna sting. Didn't skip. That's tough. That's tough with these lines. Yeah, this par 3 might be the first one to get me. Son of a bitch. We have a putter today. It's not a good one. 42, 39, 48. Ah, it's a little more than I thought. I have a lot of these today. I'm getting sort of dialing them in. Sort of. This is to save myself some hassle. Ah, that's a relief. Hole 12 is a pretty long, pretty tough par 4. Really got to hit your gap off the tee. I'm gonna go with the Explorer because I really want to just bring it down this right side, pretty damn straight, and hopefully let it hyzer and open up that corner. It's only 537, but I don't know. I feel like the low ceiling makes it a long 537. Got the left side and I kept it low. Both promising. If I can get a good forehand out of there, I might be able to chew up some distance. Okay, I have a line. DD3, I think, because I think I can forehand this in a way that gets some good shape for the fairway. Good distance on the hole. I really just want to try and get out into that open area that gives myself an upshot. I think the DD3 will do it. It's a tough standstill. That's about perfect. Oh, don't hit that. That would suck. Very pleased with that. That shot was basically all my hopes and dreams, like, bundled into the most delicious disc golf shot I can think of. We should absolutely save the par here. But we're close enough. We can get a little, not greedy, but a little tricky. We'll just try and flick a berg up there. Little tiny hyzer. Try and get it around this little bunch of trees. Looks like a casual half bid forehand. Okay. That's very casual and very half biddy. I like it. Biddy biddy bum bum. We did it, team. Thanks to your support. We made a par on a par 4. Still no armor though. I want to get some shields up, man. Hole 13 is fun from the silvers up there on the corner. Less fun from here. Very challenging. You got to get it through that first gap onto the opening. If you do with the right shaping disc, it'll flare out to the left and you can do something cool with it. But if you don't, it's maybe not a challenging upshot, but not easy. All right, going with the Destroyer because I want it to get left. I might even hyzer this. I'm trying to throw it at that guy right in the middle of the fairway with a little bit of hyzer. It should fight its way left. That's pretty much exactly what I was going for. I think I'm at that stage of like Legend of Drunken Master where it's like, oh yeah, I just feel it and it goes there. It's will things is my mind. My options are going to be a touch limited. You know what? I want to ante this bad boy. I want to put up the goofiest ante putt Maybe even above that, because it's kind of in my ante line. This little tiny overhang here. So yeah, maybe above that with a big ante. The other option is to flick low. I'm not feeling confident though. I like the ante line. I'm feeling, feeling something, jeez. No, I'm definitely feeling the left to right shape here. So let's see what we can get away with. Hopefully not make bogey. Oh, that went so good. It's that line. Still no armor, but we're stabilizing, and that is the key. Hole 14 is at 780 something foot par 5. Sorry team, we're almost guaranteed to be drinking here. It's I don't think I've ever parred this one. I maybe parred it once as a 5 from the silver tees. Those are 70 something feet up with a way better angle. So yeah, it's you know what I should have said at the beginning? Drink along with me as we play. I'm gonna make a drinking game of this. That would be fun. I'm just gonna edit that into something. That's gonna be great. So anyway, hole 14 is that long par 5. It goes way out to the left, and then way out to the right, and then kind of straightens out, and it's like, it's just long. It's so long and so low. And why am I grabbing a strike here? Like, the fairway cuts off. There's not really a good distance to try and throw. 250 maybe? Okay, 270. If I can get something 270 and then hyzer out, that might be alright. You know, it really might just be the strike. Stand up. Oh, it was almost good. Ludicrous, where are you? I need you. Stand up! This might not be too terrible. Stiletto might be too beefy. I can ante it a lot. That makes it easier. I can get the distance I need and still maybe get a skip. But yeah, I need this to get around that corner basically is the ideal situation. Now that I can see it, it's not terrible. Definitely gotta rip this ante out. Find out. I heard it hit ground early, that's not good. Not very promising. Alright, well, let's see what we got. This is suboptimal. Why is that a mosquito? Whatever. Not a good backhand line. Not a great forehand line. Maybe a forehand roller line, and this is where I get in trouble. I think if I put it out these things to the right, little ante should stand up, roll a bit. It's going to try and get to that left side, but left is better than right because it opens up the line to the basket, and that is important. So I think while ill-advised, the forehand roller might be the smartest play. Thumber might work too, but thumber, this is still kind of a, you want to spear your damn hand on the shitty vegetation around here. Come on, stand up. Stand up! Oh, that's so well executed. Sit down. Oh, thanks, Bumps. Kind of wild that this might be my first par ever and also on camera. I need to get it under those things and get it to slide up the basket. There's a lot of sand there, I gotta be aware of that. But A2 should do the trick. And maybe get a little skip if I leave it a touch short. Fine. Thank you, sand. Love it. Flare there would have been not great, but like not terrible. It wouldn't have hurt too bad. Would have made like a 16-foot putt instead of a 8. One, two up to the corner, 3 with it. Yeah, that's a par. That's awesome. That is. Now I know how to play that hole. get something around the corner, get something, you know, to a reasonable position. I wasn't even in a good position after my second shot, but the third one was amazing. That helped a lot. So going from 14 to 15, there's a left path and a right. I think it's the right that takes you to the actual tee path. So I don't think that it's actually 260 like it says on the sign. I think it's like 234, 237, 231. Don't trust signs. I always have issues here and I don't know why. It's only 230, so I mean like pretty much anything straight and flat would be fine. But for whatever reason my backhand just doesn't cooperate. I'm gonna try something new. I'm gonna try a little force flex the deflector. A little bit anteed, let it get around this first one, straighten out, and then get toward the basket, I think. And that, if I can make that happen, that just might become my like actual play. Because backhand has been super unreliable. Yeah, that's the play. Skip in. Oh, that was so good. That's best shot on this hole in memory. Oh, cool. I didn't even end up that far. I thought I went into the green shit. I thought I was back here. I'm actually just a little past pin high. This is so much more reasonable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 16 feet. Shields up. We got some armor. 16 is a reasonable one. Hopefully we don't lose our armor there. 17 is going to be challenging. But we're going to deal with that later. So 16 from the golds. Low ceiling. You got to get it out around that corner. There's two corners actually. There's like a false corner and a real one. And really if you just bomb it straight, you're going to get the par up shot. The birdie attempt is going to be like, has to be like a low stand-up blast pretty much. I don't think I can get a low stand-up blast, but I will try the Pro Katana. The goal is to like get it under this initial thing and then get it down there a long ways. Give myself kind of a straight upshot into the basket. As the wind holds it on hyzer, I'm aiming far enough right that it should be too big an issue. Oh, turned over. Sit down, dude. Don't stand up. Ooh. That armor might not last long. Okay, so there's where we ended up. And in here is where we need to be. In that opening there. And it is challenging. Right to left wind is going to help the disc get to the right. But I think I'm going to have to spike hyzer through the ceiling. I don't think there's a way to really skip one up reliably. I'm gonna go with the machete. It's about 230, and I think if I bring it out wide enough, it'll crash down through. Sharp edge, heavy. I mean, if it doesn't chop through some branches, then it's not a machete, and I'm gonna return it to Discraft. Like, hey, hello sir, I would like to return this machete, because it wasn't very machete-esque. Machete. It's dumb. 240, big spike hyzer. Let the wind. Come on, wind. Ah! I don't know if it got in enough. Dang, I liked it, dude. I like that angle. So on a scale of 1 to 10 of optimal angles, instead of solid shoe, maybe closer to 1.7. Layup time, we're gonna lose our armor. Ah, almost had it. There's something else behind there. 7, 21, 22, something like that. Like that?
Just like that?
That's a good pour. That's a good pour. Also, a slight misplay on that second one. It was actually, I should have thrown it higher instead of farther. I think the wind is more this way, and it helped to get distance instead of more crossing, pushing it in. And so it helped to get long and left instead of hard and left. Everyone likes when discs get hard, right? This is another par 4. This one's been getting me lately. kind of irritating. Because I feel like I don't even play it that badly. I just get punished for being in the slightly wrong location. I'm going to rip a strike out there. I was thinking about trying to throw something that would turn over and roll. But something that just turns over and glides is fine too. Try and not quite push the ceiling so dramatically. But yeah, get it out there into the headwind and let it turn over and hopefully glide a ways. I want to chew off a bit of distance here if possible. Oh, find out. Oh, it's too low. Okay, man, almost perfect. I really did like that throw. I wanted something to roll up there. Just a nice distance. Or like a right to left shaped, or left to right, sorry. Left to right shaped shot. That like glides a lot on that anti side with the wind before fighting out. I think the metal flake katana will do that. So, let's see what I can do. Just gotta get it up and maybe a little antied because it's kind of stable. This is annoying. I want to knock down this GoPro. Nice thing about this golf, you can kind of clear shit out of your way. Normal golf, you have to play it as alive. Okay, fight out, fight out, fight out, fight out more. Oh my goodness, that's jail. Dude, I crushed that. I just miscalculated the wind. It wouldn't be hole 17 at Gold without doing something to get ourselves in trouble. And, oh, you know what? It's not the most terrible thing in the universe. Got knocked down fairly quick. I might have a backhand weird dealio understable thingy. This is gonna be funky, but I'm gonna try it. Thought those would go for holes and not fire ant mounds. Oh, this definitely sucks. This is gonna be more elaborate than I'd envisioned. Let's try this. Let's try backhand roller, pseudo weird patent pending something or other with like. Oh, that's a bad idea. That's fine. That'll be up and down for bogey, just like any other thing would have been. Plus, I mean, it's been like a solid 4 or 5 holes. I think the sobriety's setting in. So it continues to astound me how far some of these rollers can get into the high grass. Like, it just cuts through it. Stupidly, like so stupidly. I have the weirdest. I'm gonna take one of you. I'm gonna take one of you. I'll take one of you. One of you guys is gonna be useful. Oh, there. Kind of okay. Used our armor on 16 for no reason, really. That was just a bad. Huh? See, here's where I get thinking about other stuff, and I don't think about my shot anyway. There we go. Anyway, yeah, I wrong disc in that wind. Turned over a little. If it would have held flat, it would have been fine. That's 16 though. That's 2 holes ago. Why am I thinking about that? Don't think about 2 holes ago. Think about making par on 18. Oh, and that delicious drink. Hole 18. I forget where we're at score-wise. I don't think I've had to drink since hole 11? No. Hole 10. Good job. Like, wow, normally the back nine kicks my ass. Normally the front nine is kind of so-so. However, that was a bogey, so good round. Woo. Does not get any smoother. And then putting myself upside down right after. Oh. Something in my stomach is like, oh, don't mind if I do. Optimally, on hole 18, what I'd love to do, right, is forehand something crazy good out here, have it just ride, and then fight it out. The alternative is go crazy understable, try to flip it, like hyzer flip something into a roller that then turns over and then rolls down there, and the wind kind of holds it up and it just goes and goes. So I'm gonna try that latter option, mostly because I gotta work on my backhand, and mostly because like I gotta work on rollers too. So yeah, if I can get this to flip into a roller and actually get some distance, that would be pretty cool, I think. I don't quite know what I did there. It was bad though. Let's see if we can save far. Probably DD3. The wind's going to want to hold it over, which is fine by me. I'm going to try and release it pretty flat. But I really want to rip this and let it turn over and then fight back. Oh, that's the worst possible thing I could do. No, it's a boogie. So I guess the bright side is I get to try that shot over again. Not really a bright side. It's kind of annoying, really. I ripped it. Like, such a good throw with a completely wrong angle. Like, power-wise, it was what I wanted. I'm actually going to go right to left shape with this because the way the wind is not cooperating. Backhand would have been better. I really wanted to do that forehand back. Didn't really work out. It's kind of nose up. I didn't get as much power on it. I think this is maybe 230, 240 at most. 246. Okay, close. But I think a harp will do the trick. Gotta bring it out probably along that path, and the wind, or the wind should bring it back to left pretty solidly. If I had to estimate, which I do, because I don't have an anemometer. I don't think those are illegal in disc golf, right? Anemometers? What's up, motherfucker? It's gonna be a big number. I have to use my retriever though. So at least I didn't miss that gigantically. I mean, like, that's still a huge miss, but I mean, not so much that I can't retrieve this bad boy, which is really the key to throwing into water. We gotta throw it in the water, make it retrievable. Alright, so we got this bad boy left for an unlikely 6. I just have no confidence in this wind, so it's gonna be a bird play. That was sexy. So that was for 6. I think it's 7. Pretty alright. Yeah, whatever. That's a good bid. I like that. And I didn't even tear the chunk out. That's great. Well, there we go. I think I finished 18 over. Really bad. Worse than my actual round, like, a while ago out here. So, but I had a lot of big numbers. I had a lot more pars, but I had a lot more big bogeys, including 18, which is a triple. So, cheers. Well, that's great. Yeah. But yeah, it's a fun round. It's such a beautiful day. The breeze has finally picked up. That's the only time to do a non-windy round in Corpus or surrounding areas is in the morning. So picked up, affected some of the last couple holes, but nothing that we haven't dealt with before. But yeah, so we ended up drinking 8 of the 18 holes. It's better than the 50% I mentioned at the beginning. And but yeah, fun round. Malort, yeah. I wouldn't say good stuff, but it's stuff. As always, thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you on the course.